On Wednesday, the 5th of February 1958, Matt Busby's Manchester United drew 3-3 against Red Star Belgrade in this stadium to go through to the semi-finals of the European Cup. The next day, they set off from Belgrade back to Manchester. After stopping to refuel in Munich in snowy conditions, tragedy occurred. 23 people were killed as a result of the Munich air disaster, including 8 players, 3 other employees and a supporter of this great club. We thank our friends at Partizan and UEFA for facilitating this ceremony, and also welcome representatives of the Manchester Munich Memorial Foundation and the UK Embassy here in Belgrade who join us today.
Ed, it's an iconic city for Manchester United, an iconic venue as well. How important do you think it was that we come here today to mark this occasion?
Incredibly important. As soon as the draw happened, I think our attention turned to wanting to make sure that we could remember those who lost their lives in the Munich air disaster in 1958. This was the last place on this very ground, even though it was against Red Star Belgrade, but it was the last time that they played as a team together before they got on that fateful flight, obviously to stop over in Munich, and then tragedy struck. So for us as a club, you know, yes, there's a game tonight, but for us, the trip really was most important about remembering those who lost their lives and paying respects, which we've just done today by laying the wreath. Very important to us.
It's unbelievable the way you get coincidence where you know we're here playing over in Belgrade, but yeah, you've got to show a lot of respect for all the families and the people who lost their lives, and it's a massive part of the history of Manchester United, so it's fitting that we could do this today and just lay the wreath.
A very famous photograph of the last lineup of the Busby Babes, which you see at the Munich Memorial, and that was obviously took place right here. I mean, you can sort of feel it when you come here.
Well, you can, because you know when you've been at the club as long as we have, you get that history. You've met a lot of the family who lost people in the Munich disaster. You know, and then I've even heard Bobby Charlton talk about the game when it was over here, and it was supposed to be a great performance by the team. You know, so you sort of sense that when you come into the stadium.